The economy top of mind for many right now, which is why there's growing outrage over the president's student loan forgiveness plan. Critics coming from both sides of the aisle saying it's only going to make the country's economic problems worse. The National Desk, Scott Thuman, shows us the difficult decision he made and how it's playing out.
It's about giving people a fair shot. It's about the one word America can be defined by: possibilities.
Possibilities, but also numerous questions. How will President Biden's order to erase student loan debt for millions of Americans work? And is it seen as fair? Republicans predictably attacked.
Fundamentally, when we borrow money, we ought to pay it back.
But so did a long list of Democrats, even those up for re-election, arguing it's out of touch and could make the country's economic problems worse.
We're probably going to do more to increase inflation from debt cancellation than any inflation reduction from the Inflation Reduction Act.
Biden canceling up to $10,000 of debt for those making less than $125,000 a year and erasing up to $20,000 for low and middle income borrowers will come with a hefty price tag. Some estimate $300 billion, even $500 billion. The White House says it's still unclear.
How much will Americans have to pay on this?
That remains to be determined, and it will be a function of what percentage of eligible borrowers actually take up this opportunity.
There's also fallout about how it's being done, since many, including Biden allies, have long argued Congress is supposed to approve big budget items, not the president.
He does not. He can postpone, he can delay, but he does not have that power.
And then there's how it might affect an already fragile economy.
If you want to curb inflation, make the students who haven't been paying their loans back start paying them back.
A former Obama economic advisor tweeting pouring roughly $500 billion of gasoline on the inflationary fire that is already burning is reckless.
To those people who are saying, well, look, I paid off my loan, or I didn't go to college, why are we doing this? If people default out of their loans, it's going to hurt the local economy. It's going to hurt them.
But the plan's future also uncertain, as lawsuits challenging it may come next. The White House stressing that some of this criticism is really misguided, arguing that 90% of the money will actually go to people who are currently making less than $75,000 a year. But again, it is unclear at this point how much all of this will cost taxpayers. Megan?
Well, Scott, how much is that unknown piece a driving factor for critics?
Well, it's a big one. I mean, the country is $30 trillion in debt right now. And so the White House says this is an investment in the future. But you've got opponents who are saying we are in no position right now to continue to spend more.
Scott Thuman reporting tonight from Capitol Hill. Thank you.